बीजं माम सर्वभूतानां विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं बुद्धिमतामस्मि तेजस्विनामहम्. O son of Pritha, know that I am the original seed of all existence, the intelligence of the intelligent, and the prowess of all powerful men. So Prabhupada concludes the purport with something very interesting. What does it say? Unless you are intelligent, you cannot understand Krishna. You are intelligent? Everybody says, I am very intelligent. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Krishna ye bhaje sevada chatura. If somebody worships Krishna, he is very intelligent. Otherwise, the fool number one. Okay? So let us prove it. Let us try to understand. This is actually a little deeper we have to understand what is happening here. We know that we have a father. Everybody has a father. The father has a father. Original father is Krishna. How much intelligence is needed? Little, no? You have a father. Your father has a father. He has a father. You keep going, fathers. Final father is no more father. That is Krishna. No more origin. That is Krishna. You have to reach. Now, we do not have any experience like this, that somebody was born without a father. You have any experience? Somebody has no father, mother. How are you born? I'm born. Is there any student in a classroom? So who's your father? No, I don't have a father. I'm just born like that. Not, is it possible? So little intelligence is needed to understand that Krishna is saying, I am the original seed of all. ज़्यादा मुश्किल नहीं है, थोड़ा सा दिमाग चाहिए. So आजकल ये सब बेवकूफ़ी शुरू हो गया. लोग सोचते हैं from matter we can create life. That is not possible. Life comes. How we are so sure? Because we are taking information from Krishna. How we are so sure about this? Correct? हम लोग को इतना confidence कैसे है? सब लोग, where do you say, all the medical colleges, the teachers, from life came from matter. True? Some combination, there was some ocean, and there was some primordial soup, and within that there was some molecules which combine, and they formed ribosomes, they formed DNA, RNA, and all those things came inside a membrane by an accident, and life is formed. So this is actually a story. वो सोते समय स्टोरी सुनाते ना, दादी बताती ना, बच्चा एक शेर था, फिर एक लोमड़ी आई, and बच्चा सुन के सो जाता है. ठीक है? These are all bedtime stories for small children. These stories are not for any intelligent person. In fact, Prabhupada used to say sometimes, and gentlemen will be ashamed to speak all this. If you are an intelligent person who is rational, if somebody says, I want to tell you the story, you say, don't insult my intelligence. That is, somebody gives a very foolish argument. What do you have to say? Don't insult my intelligence. How can I accept this? Totally unreasonable. And is there any proof? Has anybody taken some chemicals? Nobody has been able to do. No. In fact, many times they have in Mangalore also, they call it rationalist organization, correct? And there are some people who pride themselves as very intelligent. They don't know. And then, what happens is these people deal with all the fraudsters. There are many people who pretend to be spiritualist, but actually they are just hoax. Basically, they are not intelligent. So if you look in this world, actually it's a fool's paradise. When Srila Prabhupada came to America, they asked him, why did you come to this country? Prabhupada said, I came to make you more intelligent. That's all. Spreading Krishna consciousness is not spreading some faith. We are making society more intelligent. That's all. They are buddhus. Brainless buddhus. What are you doing? You're making them more intelligent. Thoda buddhi there. You see how Prabhupada always says. I say. When you used to walk also with the head raised high. When you are among gadhas, you will want to walk like this. Because they are all idiots, all fools. So you can also become very intelligent, provided you accept. Prabhupada says, you just accept Krishna. How is it we are so sure? We are accepting words of Krishna. That's all. You become the most intelligent person. आप कृष्ण के भगवत गीता में जो वचन है उनको एक्सेप्ट कर लीजिए, आप दुनिया के सबसे बुद्धिमान व्यक्ति बन जाएंगे. इसको एक्सेप्ट, हम अब एक्सेप्ट नहीं करते, हम डाउट करते, मे बी इट इज ट्रू, मे बी इट इज नॉट ट्रू, देन इट्स ओके. But if you want to become most intelligent person, just accept. This is the Krishna gave knowledge even to Brahma. Take information from him. Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavaye Muhyanti Yata Suryaha. Even Devatas cannot understand him. It is very, very difficult. And Krishna is helping us to understand. It is not dogmatic. Now previously Shloka, what does Krishna say? He is helping us understand. I told you in the beginning stages, the stages we are in, it is very difficult to see just like today night my class is on Gopi's separation from Krishna. 9 o'clock in my room, or you can be on your media, mobile. Now Gopi's separation from Krishna, I was just reading that chapter. So sweet chapter, unimaginable. Their love for Krishna, the feeling so much intense separation from Krishna. Abhi lekin kya hai na, we feel, we can appreciate, but we cannot sit on that platform. Okay, Krishna is walking in the forest, his legs are so soft, my Lord, how can he place his legs on the ground? It may get pricked with the thorn. Krishna, when he plays his flute, it is so sweet. Even the clouds, they are, they feel related to Krishna because both look similar in color and both are munificent. Clouds help people when they are hot, they put some rain. Krishna is also merciful with his compassion, he helps people. So clouds, when they come above Krishna, they don't throw water, they throw some flowers and make Krishna a little cool by their shadow. They're totally on samadhi on Krishna. Now, we cannot be in the Leela Smaran like that. Okay? You understand? We cannot be. Presently, we are not. We definitely enjoy when we hear Krishna Leela. It's a great pleasure for us. It's a great pleasure. But presently, we are not in a situation to relish Krishna Leela. It is very difficult for us. Correct? Sometimes. But we should, what I was explaining, maybe last 2 sessions also, we developed this point. The first level is that we have to see Krishna in these ways. Krishna is making us intelligent in that way. Okay? Krishna is making us intelligent in that way. You see, he has said, I am the taste of water. Now, it is an impersonal understanding of Krishna. This is the energy of Krishna. Taste of water, that is Krishna's energy. Correct? So first we understand Krishna impersonally. Just like I come to your place, then I see a beautiful house, I see a big car. Okay? So I'm not even personal. I'm not talk to you. I just see you more impersonally. You wear this kind of dress. It's all impersonal. Personal starts when I start relating to you. Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela. These are all the personal aspects of a personality. Correct? There is the impersonal aspect also. Just like doctor के office के बाहर बैठे, and the doctor है. Now you don't know the personality, just doctor है. And correct? That is the impersonal attitude toward Krishna, a person. The same way in Krishna also in the beginning, just like we see the person's car, house, other things, the same way we see Krishna's power in the beginning. Okay? So therefore Krishna is explaining, you can understand Arjuna, in the beginning you can understand in that way, I am the taste of water, I am the light of the sun and the moon, I am the syllable all in the mantras, and I am the sound and ability ether and man. Okay? So this is something we can understand. The next shloka Krishna says, last time we discussed, I am the original fragrance of earth. From the earth we put seed, so beautiful rose comes out. Where is the technology? Can you do that? I'll give you some mud earth. Greater. It is there within the earth. That how much they make the fragrance. And all what you buy in the market is artificial, synthetic. Original one cost you 1 lakh per kg. किसी को कोई खरीदा ओरिजिनल फ्रेग्रेंस? ओरिजिनल लाओ जरा सैंडलवुड का, 1 लाख देना पड़ता है 1 किलो के लिए, बहुत महंगा होता है. What we actually get is synthetic, all synthetic. I asked many times people, they say, no, all the shop, this is all synthetic. I said, the original, आप खरीद नहीं सकते. 1,80,000 per kilo, it is so expensive. So expensive. But the seed produces original. It doesn't produce synthetic smell. You put a seed of rose, after some time you will see or a stem of the rose, after some time you will get a natural flavor, not synthetic. You cannot produce, you are producing synthetic. Banao na thoda, original banao thoda smell. You see how intelligence it is. So this is what we can learn. So Krishna says, yes, I am the original fragrance of the earth. I am the heat and fire. I am the life of all that lives. And I am the penance of the ascetics. This we discussed last time. Now today Krishna says, I am the original seed of all existence. I am the original seed of all the existence. There was once a famous story. You must have heard that story. Once what happened, Narada meets Narayana. So on the way, he is going to meet Narayana. It was a famous story you would have told many times. So he meets two people, a cobbler and one brahmana. नारद जी नारायण को मिलने जा रहे थे, तो रास्ते में वो दो लोग को मिलते हैं, एक ब्राह्मण को एक मोची को. सो ब्राह्मण को बोलते हैं, ब्राह्मण जी को देख के, आपने भी सुना है माता जी स्टोरी, फेमस स्टोरी है, यू मस्ट हैव हर्ड द स्टोरी many times, but it's so deep meaning we have to hear it again and again. So when he meets the cobbler, he asks, किधर जा रहे हो नारद जी? तो नारायण के मिलने जा रहे हैं. नारायण नारायण. ठीक है, जरा पूछना ना नारायण जी को कब हमको मोक्ष मिलेगा संन्यास. I said, okay, I'll ask him. I'll tell you when I come. I'll tell you. So then he met a brahmana on the way. Brahmana was doing his all chanting all Vedic mantras. Om Purnamada Purnamadam. Doing all this patana padana yajana yajana dana patigraha. These activities of a brahmana. He's doing puja, homa, everything. So yes, so where are you going? So he said, Narada said, I'm going to meet Narayana. Oh, can you ask him when I'll get liberated? I said, take it. So then what happens? He meets Narayana, and Narayana knows everything. So he says, I met two people on the way. Now that question I have to answer. Narayana smiles. That cobbler is coming this very life back home. That brahmana will take many, many, many births. So Narada is very surprised. That mochi, वो जूता बनाता है, आप बोल रहे हो वो अभी आएगा, और वो ब्राह्मण आपका पठन पाठन कर रहा है, उसको अभी बहुत जन्म है. हाँ, बहुत जन्म. So Narada is very surprising, my lord. He said, okay, it surprises you. So they will ask you what I was doing, definitely. Arey bhai, suppose somebody has met some great personality, what you will ask him? What was he doing? True or not? So he said, tell him I was putting an elephant through the eye of a needle. Through the needle, small eye, I was putting an elephant through that, this way, that way, this way, that way. Tell them. So he comes back, Narada. So he meets the Brahmana. So Brahmana says, did you meet Narayana? He said, yes. Did you ask him? No, he didn't ask this first. First question, he says, how was Narayana? What was he doing? So Narada says, you know what he was doing? He took a needle and he was putting an elephant, वो एक हाथी को उस needle के जो छेद होता ना, उसे उस side फिर इस side डाल रहा था. The Brahmana says, what nonsense are you speaking? You people speak all this crazy stuff only. So he understands, he doesn't have faith in the inconceivable power of Krishna. Krishna can do anything. Krishna can reduce elephant, can do anything he can do, correct? When he can lift a mountain, Krishna is not bound by any laws of nature. Swarat is totally independent. Take it. So Narada understands. This person is even reading Shastra, he has no faith in the Shastra. You see, all Shastra shows, for every line Krishna says, Avajananti Mahamudha Manushim Tanumashratam Param Bhavam Ajananto Mama Bhutam Maheshwaram. When I come, people think I'm like one of them. Manushim Tanumashratam. Just like jail में कभी कभी क्या आता है? राजा आता है. क्यों आता है राजा? देखने भी लोग कैसे, वो भी उसके सब्जेक्ट्स हैं, करेक्ट? They are also citizens. Just comes to see how are they. Sometimes they release people also from the jail. Chalo yaar, hai na. So he comes and the prisoners क्या सोचते हैं, एक और जेब कतरा आ गया. जेब कतरा नहीं आया, राजा आया है, आपको देखने आप कैसे. तो सिमिलरली कभी कभी दुनिया में कृष्णा आते हैं, हम भी सोचते हैं एक और जेब कतरा आ गया. वो जेब कतरा नहीं है, वो वैकुंठ नाता है. आपकी तरह वो माया में बंधा हुआ नहीं है. कृष्णा इज नॉट बाउंड बाय एनी लॉस. लाइक व्हेन किंग कम्स टू द जेल, the jailers and other people cannot put hatkadi on him. He is independent. He is Swarat. So similarly, when Krishna comes to this world, he is totally independent. In fact, interesting thing is both Krishna and the Devatas, their feet don't touch the earth. You know the interesting? It is mentioned in Bhagavatam, even the Devatas, their feet don't touch the earth. Because the Devatas also have Krishna's body is spiritual, Devatas' body is subtle. Subtle body also, a gravitational law does not work. उनका body subtle होता है. They don't touch the ground. Many places it is mentioned in the Purana. When the Devatas come, their legs don't touch. Because there is no force, their body is subtle. Therefore even Devatas have the extraordinary powers. Krishna comes in totally spiritual body. Krishna therefore shows Vishwarupa, lifts up. He can make, all the laws are created by him. In fact, one scientist was recently discussing this point. What we really surprising is that laws are there, but why the laws have to stay constant? Why F equal to ma has to stay F equal to ma? Why doesn't it become 2ma, 3ma? Why doesn't it fluctuate? Why the laws are consistent? It is because of Krishna's system. Just like ocean is there, it stops at that point. It's because Krishna's order. Enough. Here you stop. We think by random. Somebody has set it. The laws are also set in a particular value. That is the biggest trouble for the scientist, because the value of these laws is so fine-tuned. If it is 1 part in a billion changed, life cannot exist on earth. The basic laws, the basic constants, scientists analyze. If these constants were changed little, just like the nuclear forces, little, we have to change 1 part in a billion. No atoms can exist except hydrogen atom. Just small change, it is so delicately fixed. All the values also. Not only the values, the consistency that remains there. Why doesn't it change? In fact, there's a lot of discussion on that point. The point is, therefore, we can see it's a creation. And we see from life, matter comes. From matter, life do not come. Therefore, Prabhupada wrote a book. He titled it, Life Comes from Life. And Krishna says here, I am the original seed. I am the life. From me, you have come. You have not come from matter. Krishna is claiming here that is wrong. He says, I am the seed giving father. And we are saying, no, there is no Krishna. He says, no. And it is common sense. Only from a living person. Do anybody has an experience? Koi experience hai kya? From matter life has come. Do we have an experience? Any personal experience? There is no experience like that. All we have in science is some genetic engineering. They played with some genes, added some genes. But nobody can, from matter, create life. Correct? They say so many things. We created synthetic. Maximum they have done in science today, they said we created life. All they did, they created a synthetic DNA. It was a big news in all the newspapers. You know that? And what is that synthetic DNA? They just replicated one DNA, one base pair, and they multiplied it by using cells, living cells, and they again combined it by using yeast cells, and again multiplied it, again combined it, again multiplied it, again combined it, and they reached, it's a dummy information, 0, 1, 0, but that had no meaning, that information, a dead information. They reached something like 1 lakh base pairs, something as small as DNA possible, or whatever. And then they said, they put in a cell, the cell replicated it. That's a we created life. ऐसे बेवकूफ़ बनाते हैं common innocent लोगों को, correct? It's just like आपका हाथ है. In a cell there are many DNAs. I just sometimes bone breaks and I put a rod and I say I created life. It's a very big thing. It's a very big thing. This is called actually Tandul Vishikanyaya. So this is not true. This is a big mystery. So Krishna is saying, no, don't get lost in all these arguments. Prabhupada says, see, it's always good to accept an authority. I give you a very simple example. The Vedas say man is mortal. You accept it, it's over. There is no trouble. You say, I will check it. Check it now. You have to go all over earth, check everybody, ask everybody. Correct? Have you seen somebody who has not died, who has been living again? Oh, there is no end to it. You'll never reach the conclusion. You'll never be complete. There is one very nice argument. Remember last year, when devotee Yagnamurti Prabhu, he gave an argument. People say, who has seen God? He said it's an illogical argument. Many people say, who has seen God? So-called rationalist. How do you counter them? Who has seen God? So you ask him, how can you make such a statement? Have you met all the people on earth today and before? Maybe somebody saw God before. Have you met? Is it theoretically possible? And not only here, how can you say life is only a life? Can be any part of the universe? Have you gone everywhere and met people? Maybe somebody is somewhere who has seen God. How can you say who has seen God? How can you claim that nobody has seen God? You have not met everybody. You have not seen the whole creation. And in case, past, present, future, you have seen whole creation here, there, everywhere, then you are God. Then you are God. You yourself are God then. So even to make such a statement, you are not capable. You cannot make a statement like this, who has seen God. Correct? You got the idea? How can you? Have you met everybody? Past, present, future, all parts of the universe? If you have, you are omni-conscious, you have met everybody in whole universe, and they say there is no God. Okay, but whatever they say, you are God then. Because that is the potency of God. God knows everywhere, everything. Okay? So this is very important. Actually, this information will change my life. Prabhupada says this whole knowledge is produced in India. Take benefit. It's your own knowledge. Bhagavad Gita for us in India, it is not a foreign book. ये नहीं भाई कहाँ से मैं कहीं अफ्रीका से किताब लेके आया हूँ, आप लोग समझने का कोशिश करो. अरे ये तो अपना ही किताब है. True. हमारा ही it's our heritage. ऐसा नहीं बाहर से लाएं कुछ भाई समझने का कोशिश करो. Rather people do that. Some fancy books come in the market, somebody's new idea what is life, and they read all that. Some Germany, some France. We don't know what he's speaking. Some funny ideas. Mostly it is so much when we are preaching, we have to spend so much time to debunk that. So Prabhupada says something very interesting here. You can wait 5 minutes, I'll finish. So Prabhupada says something very interesting. He says that you are in a slaughterhouse. You are about to be slaughtered. And you are saying, चलता है मर जाएंगे थोड़ी देर बाद. That is not life. That is not life. And that is what we are doing now. Our situation is so dangerous, we are going to face death and we don't know where we are dragged after that. Even in this life, we are entitled to unlimited spiritual happiness as the sons of God. Just like a son is entitled to the assets of the father. True? Daya Bhag. He inherits. So we are also sons of Krishna, so we inherit his opulence. And one of the opulence of Krishna is most important. He is Anandamaya Bhyasat. He is unlimitedly happy. And he wants to share that happiness with us. Instead of that, हाँ क्या है मर जाएंगे एक दिन. जैसे स्लॉटर हाउस में एक गाय बछड़े को पूछे क्या है, फॉरगेट भूलो सब, ये मर जाएंगे एक दिन क्या है. So we actually people have become like that. ठीक है क्या मर जाएंगे एक दिन. And actually death is a creation by Krishna. And it is a wonderful, everything Krishna does is Adbhuta. And it helps us. All the troubles of life and death helps us actually to become serious in Krishna consciousness. Don't look at negative. I always been saying, take it positive.